Okay, this level is a little tricky. Coming up on the boulder room. There's a really easy way to not die in this room. That being said, there's lots of easy ways to die. If you stick to the platforms that have these like little textured patterns on them, it should be okay. Let's see how it is in the original. Yeah, there's still like the little like curved patterns. If you jump on those, you won't trigger any of the boulders. And we only need to pull the lever on the right. It's going to spawn an Atlantean. We only have pistols and shotgun. We're going to use pistols to take him out. You can use shotgun if you want. But stay side flipping on these textured tiles. Moving any forward or moving beyond them will trigger boulders to fall. I can't remember what direction, but they could kill Laura or graze her and do lots of nasty damage. And we're only going to be killing enemies that we need to kill and taking ammunition that we need. Not going to be doing any unnecessary exploring. So for this section, we're going to go down a series of slopes. Just want to be careful to jump at the right moments and not fall into the lava. Then we're going to push to the far side of the room because there's an Atlantean that will be pursuing us. I'll show you how to deal with him effectively without having like powerful weapons. We will get the Uzis soon. We're going to push. Take him out from here and dodge his projectiles by hiding behind this pillar. You don't want to side flip too much because you run the risk of side flipping into the lava or side flipping into this wall, stumbling, and that gives the Atlantean plenty of time to unload his projectiles into Lara, which is what we don't want. There's another Atlantean here. Get a lock on him. And then come back to this far side of the room. If he starts shooting, you can take cover behind the pillar that's to Lara's left. He often will not fire. Those are safe ways to take them out with only pistols. First secret is in the middle of this room. Jump up to this ledge. There will be a flying Atlantean. All these enemies you want to take out from a distance. Sometimes they're explosions. That one in particular can be, some of the body parts can be unavoidable. It's okay to take a little bit of damage, but you want to save Lara's health for the end of this level in case anything goes wrong. For this first and only secret in this level, if you feel more comfortable going down the slopes and jumping, that's totally fine. You just sometimes run the risk of her not making the ledge because she undershoots. But if you're more comfortable doing the slopes, that's totally fine. I like to do these diagonal jumps. If you do them, you just want to make sure that she's lined up in such a way where she's not too far left. So you don't want her to land on the slope and start going backwards. She has a very high risk of falling in the lava that way. You probably will just fall into the lava if you can't correct that, that mistake. Just make sure that you're aligned going both ways, and she should make it just fine. It can be a little bit more consistent than the slope, but it's whatever you're comfortable with. These are just some consistent ways to ensure the success of your run. It's by no means exclusive. However you want to get back to this far side of the room to trigger the pressure tiles that open the door on these raised platforms. I like to go through the one on the right, just so I don't have to like platform all the way like over there. It's a little bit closer. And they are timed. So you don't want to rush, but you do want to make sure that you get here before the door closes. Okay, so the sequence in this room, I like to keep moving. I do not take out any enemies in here, including the horseman. I just kind of push past him. I'm going to show you the pathway. I'm going to be moving so fast that it's going to be kind of hard to talk it out, just because I don't want to take any damage from the enemies. But just watch what happens. She might take some damage from the Atlantean horseman's projectiles, but there's a way to kind of skirt around him and just kind of fall into the pit behind him without really having to deal with enemies in this room. So come around the middle, he'll start firing, and just go right around him and fall. You'll take some fall damage there, but notice there was no damage taken in that room from any of the enemies. Now I've got the Uzis, and believe it or not, this level is almost finished up. Again, we're only doing what's necessary to complete the level and get the secrets. In this room with open, with all the water, just come immediately to the left. There will be an Atlantean here. Often you'll see him kind of getting stuck in the door like this. I'm not sure why this happens. He really likes that door, I guess. I see that happen with a lot of Atlanteans. Like if there's a door nearby, they will just kind of stick their face in it and just get stuck. It's something they really enjoy doing for some reason. When we pull these two levers, we're going to push through the next room. There will be two Atlantean horsemen. If you feel more comfortable killing them, you certainly can. You're going to waste a lot of ammo doing it unless you're using like the pistols. If you have some leftover shotgun ammo, that can also be good for dealing with them. But we're just going to kind of push through that room. We're going to pull the lever on the far side of the room, the rightmost lever. And then we're just going to get out as quickly as possible. And doing this, you might take some projectile damage. It can take some practice, and I definitely recommend practicing this level, like these strategies, before attempting a run. Oh, there's only one of them that has made it here so far. Okay. Now we just head to the exit. She can make this jump. It looks scarier than it is, but if you just aim for this corner, she'll barely even stumble. Just want to make sure that she's aligned properly. But these levels are tricky. Following these pathways and strategies will make your run a little bit more secure. It'll also make it a lot shorter, so you're not like going to unnecessary parts of the level or dealing with unnecessary enemies. The Atlantean in the next room, there are a couple ways to deal with him. Something that I like to do is just trigger him and then run back to a safe platform. You kind of have to bait him a little bit because he'll run away. You'll get a good amount of damage done on him, but it'll take him a while to come back. So something you can do... That's not what you're supposed to do. Don't do that, because you will take some damage. That was a little misinput on my end. Don't do that. Kind of come over here and wait for him. You can start shooting him as he comes close. You should do enough damage to kill him if you got a lot of shots on him. If he gets too close for comfort, say you're somewhere around here, like in this little hall. If you just want to bait him and you don't want to shoot him, once you see him coming, run around this way and then jump over here, because he can't get back here. Right? There's no way for him. They can leap, but he can't leap over edges like Lara can, right? Edges count as boundaries for enemies, even if they are jumping enemies. So he can't get back there, and he certainly can't get up here. So you can bait him and shoot him from where you're comfortable killing him. Look at half health from that dumbass input. 10 out of 10 guide. Okay. Last scary room, one of the scariest ones. There's a lot of Atlanteans that are going to spawn. We have to kill each and every one of them. The exit will be open once we take those shells. And what you can do is just slowly start spawning the Atlanteans by jumping a few tiles away from the center. They'll spawn kind of one or two at a time. I mean, you can also just kind of head for the door if you're feeling confident and you've got more health than I do. That's totally viable. Like, once you start going to the tile where Laura's head is pointing at, like right in front of that door, a lot of them will spawn. The closer you get to the door, the more of them will come awake. Some of them have multiple spawn points. I can't remember where every single one of them are, but just do the jump twist from this platform to like the different like cardinal directions in this room, and you will you'll end up spawning a good chunk of the enemies. Just take them out one at a time. Let's see if there's a spawn point over here. There might be. Nope. Check this side of the room. Okay. So moving toward the exit door. There we go. Always come back to the center, because they can't get up here. And it takes time, but this is a safe way to take them out, especially if you've taken damage in this level. Let's just pretend I didn't like fall like a dumbass a few minutes ago, and say that this damage came from earlier enemies. Then this strategy will help you preserve your health at the end of the level. So get a little closer to the door, stand on this tile, more will wake up. Be careful not to fall into those little lava pits as you're jumping around the room. These enemies are very formidable. They can do a lot of damage. Just one enemy can kill Lara in a matter of seconds if they get too close. So it's all about keeping your distance. Okay, so we've only got... Camera, stop. Looks like two of these guys. You can kind of make a run for the exit if you're feeling particularly confident. I think I exhibit that strategy in some of my other videos. It's risky. I feel like there was another one. Am I crazy? I think there was a second Atlantean. Unless I killed him and just didn't realize I killed him. Sometimes you can kill them at such a distance where you don't hear their explosions. I don't hear him walking around, so anyway. That other strategy, by the way, like if you're feeling bold, and you run all the way out here, if they haven't caught you, which chances are they will catch up, you come out here and jump up to this, on top of this lever, or the one over there, and shoot them from up here. Now all we have to do is exit. I'm not gonna kill any of the. I'm not gonna kill the horsemen in the next room. We're just kind of bolt for the exit. If you feel more comfortable killing him and you have the ammunition for it, go for it. You don't have to follow these instructions to a T. These are options to ensure success. Options that you have, but by all means, if you have other things that work for you, definitely do them. Because no loads, no meds run. It's not just about, it's not about having the best strategies. It's about having strategies that are consistent, that you are comfortable with. Okay, and that's the level. Just one secret, no med packs used. The next video will be going to Egypt. The return to Egypt level in the Commune area, so you can look forward to that. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Good vibes to all of you, and I'll see you on the next episode.